Welcome back to Maths revision class. I hope you are doing your exams well, and even yesterday after finishing your exam I think you started practicing the maths, right? Because I have got some calls that send me the worksheet pages and like that. So very good children, so keep going on like that. So before starting of the revision class, I would like to give small instructions to you regarding examination point of view. That is, first you have to read the question paper thoroughly, means at least twice. Don't immediately write the answers as soon as we post the question paper to you. Don't blindly just see the question and write the answers. Wait for some time and read the question paper at least twice. Then try to understand the concept of the question paper, what he has given, everything. Then you start writing. Okay, before starting that, see that your name, class and section and date properly mentioned on the above of your page. Okay, and then make it as a PDF and send it to me only. That means I am telling you very clearly, here two teachers are dealing, right? So myself and GK sir. So what paper I am sending to you, that paper answer script you have to send to me only. Okay? And the other question paper sending by GK sir, you have to send to him only. Okay? That is 20 marks from my side, 20 marks from sir's side. So total together we will add it, that one. Okay? That is final marks for 40. Is it clear? Now, today in revision class we are going to start with topic integers, because our topic is integers. Is it right, children? Okay, that is topic is integers. Now just a small recollection about natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. Okay, as you all know that natural numbers, the numbers which begins from 1 to infinity, that means 1, 2, 3, so on. That means it's a revision, no? Already we went very deeply about this, all this. This is revision, so that's why I am giving you only shortcuts. So natural numbers means the numbers which begins from 1, 2, 3, that means so on. That means 1 to infinity. Simply we can say the numbers which begins from 1 to infinity are called natural numbers. It is indicated by the letter N. Whereas W in the sense whole numbers, the numbers which begins from 0 to infinity. Okay, the numbers which begins from 0 to infinity, and it indicates the letter W. Now coming to the integers, means we can write even Z also. Okay, we can write even Z also. So Z means either positive numbers, that means all the whole numbers here. If you observe clearly here, all the whole numbers and negative numbers. That means 0, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, so on. That means the combination of whole numbers and negative numbers forms a integers. Okay, it is indicated by the letter Z or I. Now coming to the Q. Q means nothing but rational numbers. The numbers which are in the form of P by Q, where P comma Q belongs to Z and Q not equals to 0. Okay. Now when this topic rational numbers comes, we'll go so much deep into that. So at present we have only with integers. Okay. So natural numbers indicated with the letter N, and whole numbers W, integers Z or I, and rational numbers Q. Now here we have some rules and regulations like how to add integers and how to subtract. So before that we have that which number is greater and which number is smaller. That means in lower classes you learn which number is greater, which number is smaller. That means suppose 2 comma 3. Here I gave you 2 comma 3 and my question is which is greater. Then you easily can say that 3 is greater than 2. Okay, but Why you can say very easily means both are positive. In case both are negative, so minus 2 comma minus 3 I gave. Now my question is again which is greater. Here in the negative, which number is small, that will be greater. So that means minus 2. So minus 2 is greater than minus 3. Okay. Now suppose one positive and one negative. One positive, one negative is there means always the positive number only will be greater. That means 2 is greater than minus 3. So like this we can compare any integers like that. But now we have addition of integers and subtraction of integers, multiplication of integers and division of integers. Okay. Now I am going to tell you how to add, subtract, multiplication and division. See here children, I am giving you an example here. Here add, I gave here 2 comma minus 3. That means I am asking the question add 2 comma minus 3. How to add 2 comma minus 3? Simply you can write 2, remove this comma. Add means symbol is plus of minus 3. But how to do this one? So to solve this type of problems or what type of problems will be given, first you have to know some rules and regulations. As we discussed in the regular class, see here, there are a positive term here that is plus 3 and plus 5. This one you learned in lower classes how to add 3 plus 5. Simply answer is 8. And even you learn how to do subtraction also. 5 minus 3, 2. But whereas coming to the integers, it's not like that, because you can see both negative and positive integers. Suppose here minus 5, minus 6, minus 3, minus 2 is given. And is asking to simplify this. See here we have one rule children. What is that rule? You all know very well. Okay, now here I ask the question that minus 5, minus 6, minus 3, minus 2. How to simplify this? You clearly observe here all the terms are negative. That means how many number of terms are negatives? You don't worry at all. Just simply add all the numbers. 5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. So write here 16 and in the answer place a minus symbol. Okay. So all the negative terms, what to do means when you are asked to simplify, you have to add all the numbers which is given and you have to place a negative symbol for that. 5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. So minus 16 is the answer. And you all know this one very well. 5 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5. Suppose the question is given like this. So right from the lower classes you know how to do when they are given the plus. So 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 5, 19. So 19 is the answer. But here all are positive, so that's why plus symbol. So when the starting number plus is there, no need to apply any symbol here. Now you may get doubt now. So one is positive, one is negative. Suppose here one is positive and one is negative here. So it can easily subtract. Why? Because the greater number is 19 minus 19 here. So 19 minus 15, that is 4. You already learned in the earlier class how to do subtraction. Now we are learning about integers. See here, minus 8 plus 7. So how to simplify this now? Minus 8 and plus 7. How to simplify children? One negative, one positive. Remember once very carefully. One negative and one positive is there means always you have to do subtraction. One negative symbol number and one positive number is there means compulsory we have to do subtraction. Which from where we have to do, you know that? Which is greater here? 8. So 8 minus 7 is 1. But 1 is not the right answer. You have to see now which number, that means greater number consists which symbol. Here the greater number is this one, that is 8. So 8 before symbol is minus. So in the answer you will get minus 1. One more example I am giving you. 15 minus 19. Okay. Now here I gave a positive 15 and minus 19. That means one negative and one positive. So one negative, one positive, what to do? We have to do always subtraction. Subtraction from where we have to do? From the greatest number. So the greatest number here is 19. So 19 minus 15 is 4. So which symbol you have to apply for the answer now? Here 19 is greater. So greater number is 19. 19 before symbol is minus. So apply minus symbol for the answer. Okay children? Is it clear? Now coming to the multiplication part. So coming to the multiplication children here. We have 4 operations like this. Plus into plus. That means plus into plus equals to plus. Plus into minus equals to minus. Minus into plus equals to minus. Minus into minus equals to plus. So these 4 operations when we have to apply means when you are reading into from your mouth. That means when the word comes from your mouth into, then only we have to apply these rules. Until unless then don't. If you did not read into, don't bother about at all. Why? Because follow the first rules and regulations. All the minus means you have to add and symbol minus. All the plus symbol, all the plus numbers means add all and place a plus symbol. One positive and one negative means do subtraction and apply for the answer which number consists the symbol. That means greatest number symbol consists which symbol, that symbol you have to place it as a answer. But here it's not like that. See here. Plus into plus plus, plus into minus minus, minus into plus minus, minus into minus plus. Here I am giving you an example children here. 2 into 3. You already know very well. 2 3s are 6. Because until unless the up to lower classes you don't know that what is positive, what is negative. You know that, but you don't know how to do these operations well. Okay. So now minus 5 into minus 3. What you observe here clearly, there are negative symbols. That means negative signs are there. But here the symbol is into. Means what to do? The operation we have to do is into. So first multiply here. Minus into minus is plus. 5 3s are 15. So minus into minus means plus. Now 4 into minus 5. Now first here nothing symbol is there. So you have to treat there it was a positive. So plus into minus, minus. 4 5s are 20. Okay children. So when until unless the word comes means into word comes from your mouth, don't change the symbol at all. Okay. Because why I am telling you, if I give the question like this, simply what will you do now? I know very well. You will simply 4 5s are 20 or 4 minus 5 will do. Okay. That's not, that means absolutely wrong. Just follow the process. 4, the bracket tells you for you into, bracket tells you into. So plus into minus is minus children. So 4 minus 5. So 4 minus 5 again, here we have to again see here. 4 minus 5. Now we cannot subtract 4 minus 5. So now we have to select which is greater here, 5. So 5 minus 4 is 1. Now the greatest symbol consists minus symbol. So in the answer you have to place minus. So answer is minus 1. Okay. Now these are called what? Operations of multiplications. Okay. Now coming to the division part children. Coming to the division part here. Here I am giving you the question here. 20 divided by 5. That means a division also can be written as like a fraction 20 by 5. Now in 5 table 20 how many times? 5 ones, 5 4s. So 4 by 1. So 4 by 1 is nothing but 4. That means in the denominator 1 is there. No need to write 1. Okay. But all will do the mistake. When you get 1 by 4, if you write 4, wrong answer. Okay, because I asked you only for the denominator 1 is there means don't write, no need to write. If you write also no problem, but no need to write. So direct answer is 4. But whereas 1 by 4 is not equals to 4. This is wrong. This is wrong process. 1 by 4 is not equals to 4. But whereas 4 by 1 equals to 4 children. So okay, keep an eye on this. Next, here minus 30 divided by minus 5. So when there are two symbols negatives are there, first write like this, minus 30 by minus 5. As you all know very well, both minuses will get cancelled. And in 5 table 30, how many times? 5 ones, 5 6. So answer is 6. So these are the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, so why I told you means everything you can do it, but without these operations you cannot solve a single problem from this chapter. Not only from this chapter, any of the chapter. Okay, because all the chapters are completely depend upon integers. Okay, next, now I am going to discuss about worksheets, children. Okay, and you have to, there are 7 worksheets for us for exam, PA1 exam. 7 worksheets are there. If you don't have worksheets, don't worry, I am sending all the worksheets, 7 worksheets with solutions, so you can recheck your answers, because in the last class I have given for you as a homework. Okay, so today that means after the video, please go through the worksheets what I am giving and cross check your answers. Okay, in that still any doubts, if you have any doubts, please attend for the Google Meet, which I am going to conduct at 3 o'clock today. Okay, today attend for the Google Meet, which I am going to conduct at 3 o'clock sharply. Okay, so if you fail, your doubt may not clarify. Okay children, so please don't do that. I'll see that most of the children should attend for the Google Meet. Okay, now I am going to teach you now what are the important topics in worksheets. Means some problems you may not get, which is very easy. I know that you all did very well, but there are some problems which you are without my help or any others elders help, you are unable. Okay, so go through that, such type of problems. If you did, it's well and good, but if you want any explanation, so just go through this video. Okay, all of you open your worksheets now. Okay children, as I told you in the earlier videos that once you are starting the worksheet, just go through the textbook each and every point, then you are able to answer. Because after completion of the chapter, I am giving you as a homework, means just to test your knowledge that where you are, that means whether you are following perfectly or not, and you are going through the textbook or not. So these are the self test. To be frank, we'll call it as a self test. అంటే మనకి మనం టెస్ట్ చేసుకున్నట్టు, మనం ఎంతవరకు ఉన్నాం, ఇంకా మనం how much we have to do the hard work. So like that. So don't completely, I'm not asking you to clarify your doubts through others or through the teachers. That is secondary. But what I am telling is, first listen the teacher concept what he is teaching, then go through the textbook. After that you have to do the worksheet. Why? Because worksheet is completely depend upon the textbook based concept only. There is no extra information, only the sums. They will be changing the numbers and completely based on the concept. Other than that, no one can do. So that's why they will not give any extra sums. That means no extra information from the textbook, completely based on NCERT textbook only. So that's what I am telling you. Always test your knowledge through your worksheet, how far you can attempt the questions. Okay, however we are teaching that any doubts are there, we are clarifying and everything, that is secondary. But primary thing is you have to do your own. Okay, that too I am giving you after completion of chapter only. I am giving you the revision. That means the worksheet I am giving you as a homework just to test your knowledge. Okay children, now here the concepts which I have taught just now all comes under worksheet 1. Already you know the numbers 1, 2, 3 so on are called positive integers, like negative integers, like that. So all this you can do in the worksheet 1, I am telling you. and worksheet 2 also you are able to do, but see in worksheet 2, fourth question children, the sum of page number 6, okay, the sum of two integers is minus 278. If one of the integer is minus 156, find the other. As I told you that little bit which you are feeling difficult, I am explaining everything now. The sum of two integers is minus 278. That means sum of two integers. If you add any two integers, sum of two integers equals to how much? Minus 278. In that, one of the integer is given. That means one of the integer is given. That means one of the integer is equals to minus 156. Okay, one of the integer is equals to minus 156. If you clearly understand the question, it is in your hand only. I am telling you how. Sum of two integers. That means if you have an idea, just go to rough work, sum of two integers. If you just go to rough work and do like this, you will get the answer very easily. Sum of two integers. Sum means plus. So simply keep blanks here, two blanks. That means these are the two integers. If you add these two integers, you are getting minus 278 is the answer, it seems. Is it clear? If you add these two integers, you are getting minus 278 is the answer, it seems. Okay, but he is very good boy, the textbook one. He has given one clue for us. One of the integer is given minus 156. That means he is asking to find this one. We don't know that number. So that number we can take it as a x. So everything is given in the worksheet. Okay, just I am explaining clearly. So let the number be x. Let the number or let one of the integer be x. Anything you can write. Now minus 156 plus x is equals to minus 278. As I told in the earlier video that if you want x means leave this x always in the left hand side and see that change all the numbers, whichever the constants or whatever the numbers is there, change it to right hand side. But when you are changing the number from right, when you are changing the number from left to right, okay, what will happen? It will change the symbol. That means transposition. It is changing the position. So that's what is called as transposition. Now here minus 156. Okay. Now here first what is there in the right side? Minus 278. First write that one. So minus 278, write that one. Now minus 156 will turn to right side means it's changing its transposition. So minus 156 will become plus 156. Minus 156 will become plus 156. Now x equals to 8 minus 6 2, 7 minus 5 2, 2 minus 1 is 2. Sorry, 2 minus 1 is 1. So minus 122 is your answer. Okay. So the other number is minus 122. Okay children. Like this you can do this type of sums. So worksheet 2 is completed. Okay. And coming to worksheet 3, this is also very easy. Okay. You know closure property, associative property, additive identity, additive inverse, multiplicative, everything it is clear. Okay. So that is in worksheet 3. Still if you have any doubts, Google Meet is there. Okay. So you can clarify your doubts. Worksheet 4 also you can do children. In that all the sums are there in the textbook concept only. And even that there is a third sum. Already it was explained by me in the regular class. So that is also very easy. Now coming to fifth worksheet. Fifth worksheet also little bit just is giving in different way. See here, means as I told you multiplications. That means see children here, minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 4 into minus 5. Like this the question is given. You can do multiplication very easily. You can do multiplication very easily. But whereas if you multiply symbols, that means it looks a little bit odd, means minus into minus plus, plus not odd in the sense it will take some time, but we have one shortcut, I'll tell you. Actually, if you don't know shortcut, you will do like this: minus into minus, plus, plus into minus, minus, minus into plus, minus, minus into minus, plus, like that you will do. So it will take some time. So that's why what you will do means, first count number of minus, means how many symbols of minus are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So minus into minus, plus, plus into minus, minus, minus into minus, plus, plus into minus, minus. If suppose one more number is given also, then it is again you have to multiply. But listen very carefully. Here minus, 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 minus. How many first you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are there. 5 is negative or odd, children? 5 is positive or negative? Sorry, 5 is odd or even? Number 5 is odd or even? 5 is odd number. So when if you see the odd number, that means odd number of minuses, in the answer compulsory you will get minus symbol. Because I even verified also, minus into minus, plus, plus into minus, minus, minus into minus, plus, plus into minus, minus. At last you got minus. So instead of reading like this, why can't you count number of minuses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is an odd number. So place a 5. Now multiply it. 1 2s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30, 34s are 120. Like that you can write. Okay. So like that you can do multiplication. But questions will be asking in different way. In worksheet, if you all open worksheet 5, what will be the sign of the product if you multiply 5 negative integers and 3 positive integers. 3 positive integers. The question is, what you are going to get sign, means for what sign if you multiply 5 negative and 3 positive. Actually 5 negative means 5 is what? Even or odd? Odd. So compulsory here you will get negative symbol only. Yes or no? And 3 positive. 3 positive means how many positives if you multiply, you always get positive only. So plus. Now 5 negatives means you got negative and 3 positives means plus. Okay. Now product means minus into plus is nothing but minus. So instead of writing there minus, you can write there as negative. That means when you are multiplying 5 negative and 3 positive integers, you are always getting a negative number. That means negative. Answer is a negative. Similarly, the questions are given very clearly there. 19 negative integers and 19 positive integers. So like that you can answer very easily, children. Okay. Next. Coming to the worksheet number 6. In that third question, all of you open page number 10 and worksheet number 6 and the question number 3. Okay. See here the question number 3 here. Same like before only. There sum they are given. Here they give a product. That is only the difference. The product of two integers is 270. One of the integer is minus 18. Find the other number or find the other integer. Okay. Now see here. Product means you know multiplication. Okay. Product means multiplication. That means the product of two numbers. Here one number and here another number. Means if you multiply these two numbers, you are going to get 270 it seems. You are going to get 270. But as I told you now, this textbook is very good boy. So girl, he gave one clue for us. What he has given? One of the integer is given, that is minus 18. In these two, one of the integer is given minus 18. Actually, if you, to be frank, I'll tell you one thing. Regular ga manaki telisin samme sir. Ante chudandi. There are 4 chocolates in your house. for our 4 chocolates. Okay. And that 2 children at home. That means 2 children. These are the 2 children and total is 4. So obviously what will happen for your brother, okay, because he is younger than you. Okay, then what they will do small favor to him. Why? Because he is a small kid. So that's why they will give him 3 chocolates for him. And for you, how many chocolates you are going to get now? 1 chocolate. Okay, how you did this one? 4 minus 3. Already 4 chocolates. In that if you 3 subtract, you will get the remaining one. Similarly, same as I told you in the before sum. Here also same. What happened? Here it is a product. Product means multiplication. That means if you multiply with minus 18 with some number, you are going to get 270. But we don't know that some number. That we'll write it as the x. Now, x is, we want now, x equals to 270. But here into, okay, very careful. But here before that, minus 18. Minus 18 into, when into is there before any number, then this minus 18 will go as a division because into. There is lot of difference between minus 18 plus x equals to 270 and minus 18 into x equals to 270. Plus unte minus 18 will go as a plus 18. Transposition avutundi. But whereas into ante x before into undi. Ante into before number anta minus 18. This minus 18 at side velte, that side ante right side ki velte, it will change it as a division. Ante into division kinda change avutadi. Okay na? Now you have to know multiplications. As I told you that read regularly tables. And I tested some children when they came for correction of books also. Just simply they kept blank faces. Okay. So don't do like that, children. Go thoroughly read tables continuously. Now listen here. If you don't know directly, you can go with divisibility rules. Here 8 is there, here 0. Both are even numbers. That means it will go in 2 table or 3 table also it will go very easily because 27 and 18 will go in 3 table. 3 6 are 18. 3 9s are 27 and 0 left, you write 0 here. Okay? 3 9s are 27 and 0 here and 3 6 are. Now again 90 and 6 will go in again 3 table. 3 2s are 6, 3 30s are. And if you know 2 table well, in 2 table 30 15 times and 2 table once. So minus 15. That means the x value is minus 15. That means if you multiply minus 18 into minus 15, you are going to get 270. Okay? Is it clear, children? Next. In that only, worksheet number 6 only, 4th question I am explaining. Find an integer which when multiplied by 3. I'll tell you one small logic here, children. Don't feel bad. Every question, whatever the English or Hindi or Telugu, whatever it may be. Telugu, however, you know that is your mother tongue, like the Hindi avach. But any question given in the English, try to understand in your mind, in your own language. Me language lo ardham chesukodaniki try cheyandi. Meeku English baga ardhamayi మీ లాంగ్వేజ్కి వచ్చేస్తే మ్యాథ్స్, నాట్ ఓన్లీ మ్యాథ్స్, ఎనీ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఎలా చేసేస్తారు మీరు. ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్ యూ, అండర్స్టూడ్? వాట్ ఎవర్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్ ఇట్ మే బి, ఎక్సెప్ట్ తెలుగు. తెలుగు మీన్స్ యూ నో, తెలుగు అంటే అర్థమైపోతుంది. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ టెల్లింగ్ దాట్. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ రిలేటెడ్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ నౌ. మ్యాథ్స్, సైన్స్, సోషల్, ఇంగ్లీష్. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ యూ నో ద ఇంగ్లీష్ మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్, I told you no, మీకు ఎవ్రీ సమ్, నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఎవ్రీ సమ్ సార్, ఎవ్రీ సబ్జెక్ట్ చాలా ఈజీగా అర్థమవుతుంది సార్. వన్స్ ఒకసారి ట్రై చేసి చూడండి. శ్రీనివాస్ సార్ ఎలా చెప్తున్నారు, వాట్ ఈస్ టెల్లింగ్ ఈజ్ ఈజీ, ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ఈజ్ చాలా హార్డ్. That is true. I'll agree with you. చెప్పడం చాలా ఈజీ సార్, బట్ మనం కష్టపడకుండా వితౌట్ డూయింగ్ అ హార్డ్ వర్క్ ఆ వర్డ్ మనం చెప్పకూడదు. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? మనం వితౌట్ డూయింగ్ అ హార్డ్ వర్క్ యూ కెనాట్ సే దాట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ గెటింగ్, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్, just I'm complete means if you are not understanding, you are completely depending upon others. Once you started depending upon others, your education levels are coming down. Once you think, sir, you're not a kid, sure, now you just enter into 7th standard, అంటే you are near to the high school అనమాట. ఇంకా ఆల్రెడీ వచ్చేసారు, డోంట్ థింక్ లైక్ దట్. ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ హై స్కూల్కి వచ్చేసినట్టే 7th అంటే. బట్ ఇంకా కొంచెం మీ దాంట్లో జస్ట్ ప్లేయింగ్ గేమ్స్, చిన్న చిన్న పనులు ఏమో ఉంటాయి ఏడిపించడం, ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ లీవ్ ఇట్. బట్ వేర్ యాజ్ కమింగ్ టు ద కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ పాయింట్, మీరు కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ చేసి క్వశ్చన్ అర్థం చేసుకుంటే మీ అంత ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ఎవ్వరు ఉండరు సార్. నేను ప్రామిస్ చేస్తున్నాను, మీ అంత ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ఎవ్వరు ఉండరు. అండర్స్టూడ్? అందరు ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ఏం కాదు సార్, మనం చదవం, వాళ్ళు చదువుతారు అంతే. దట్ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ ద డిఫరెన్స్. ఓకే, అందరూ పుట్టుకతో ఎవరు బిర్యానీ తినేలేరు కదా సార్. స్లోగా 1 by 1 మనం అర్థం చేసుకుంటాం. ఇది కూడా అంతే, మనం స్లోగా చదువుదాం. మనకి ఎక్కట్లేదా, నో ప్రాబ్లం, ఇంకోసారి చదువుదాం. ట్రై చేస్తే మనకి మీకు తెలియడం లేదు. వీ క్యాన్ అచీవ్ అవర్ గోల్. ఓకే, అంటే సార్ ఇలా చెప్తున్నారు అనుకొని ఫీల్ అవ్వద్దు. ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్ యూ సార్, చెప్పడం చాలా ఈజీ సార్, చేయడం చాలా కష్టం. వన్స్ యూ స్టార్టెడ్ దాట్, ఆ కష్టానికి మీరు నిజంగా విల్ ఎంజాయ్ యువర్ లైఫ్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్యూచర్. ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ. దట్ టైమ్ యూ రిమెంబర్ వాట్ సర్ ఈస్ టెలింగ్. ఓకే, నౌ లిసన్ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. ద 4th question. Find an integer which when multiplied by 3, అంటే ఒక ఇంటీజర్ని 3తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది, అండ్ దెన్ డివైడెడ్ బై 2, తర్వాత డివైడెడ్ by 2 and becomes -18. At final answer you got -18. So like that you understand in your own language. I'm not asking you to talk in Telugu or do in Telugu. Just try to understand the question in your own language and then implement on the paper. Okay, find an integer means is asking to find an integer. We don't know that integer, that we can take it as x. Now here also you may get out. So what sir, always you are taking x means you'll tell always some x person. That's common. Otherwise you can take any variable like small a, capital A. You can take any letter. Okay. So here find an integer when multiplied by 3. Multiplied by 3 అంటే 3 into 3తో multiply and then divided. 3 into x how much now? First multiply 3 into x, 3x. And then divide. Which one divided? This 3x only divided. And 3x by 2. Divided means like this if you write. It is very easy. Then divided by 2. It gives the answer -18. And you are multiplying unknown number with 3 and dividing by 2. You are getting the answer -18. Now how to find out this x? See here. Now it is division. Now this division will go that side, it will become multiplication. That means -18 into this 2 is division now, will go to that position. That means transposition, it will become 2. Okay, this concept you will understand very clearly in simple equations. Okay, next, now you want x equals to -18 into 2 whole by, because 3x means, I told you many times, 3x and 3 ki x ki relation into, when there is no symbol between a variable and a number, then you have to feel always into. So into will go this side means by. So 3 ones 3 6. So 6 into 2 is 12 and minus. So -12 is the answer. Okay children. Now last worksheet, that is worksheet number 3. In that second question, and remaining are very easy. Give 3 examples to prove that p and q are 2 integers. You just give 2 examples that p and q are integers. Whatever you like you give. But there one more question is given. Then p divided by q is not necessarily, p divided by q is not necessarily an integer. Okay, suppose if you take P as 5 and Q as 3, then as I told you that division we can write as 5 by 3. That means it is not an integer, it is a rational number. It is a rational number because it is in the fraction form. That is in the rational form. It is not an integer. It is asking to write an example. Okay, it's a simple example. Whichever you like, you can give. Okay. Now, if you have any doubts, okay, just message me. I'm going to explain through video call. I'll call you, or through message also it's possible. I'll message it, and through phone call also no problem. Okay, but don't before calling that, think once whether you know or not. Absolutely, after once try it, then you just message. Okay, so all the best, children. Do well, be genuine first of all. Okay, be genuine and send your answers on time. That means by 6 o'clock we are giving time, so by that time you can send. Okay, children, have a nice day, have a great day, and all the best for your exams. Not only for maths, for all the exams. Okay, children.